This YCN segment is brought to you by Lake Sunapee Visiting Nurse Association and Hospice.
Welcome back, YCN Sports Talk. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide, and we move over to the Patriots. And Andrew, a big win. What we were looking for all season, they finally put it all together. They got a win. It was decisive. Every phase of the game, they really dominated offense, defense. I know it came against the Dolphins, but the Dolphins are 3-0, and it was a big division game. You needed it. Impressive win for the Patriots at home.
Yeah, and we've seen the Pats and Tom Brady not play well, in Florida down there at their stadium. So I think it's a good win. 3-0 team. Dolphins, definitely like you're saying, I think they're going to be a weaker team. They could win 9 games coming in the season.
Yeah.
So not a terrible team. But yeah, I mean, a solid win. 38 points, only allowing 7, and I think that was really in garbage time.
Yeah, it was a late touchdown.
Right, they allowed that late touchdown. So everything, it seems to be coming together. Hopefully they can keep this up against the Colts coming up. But just that offense scoring 38 points, I mean, it looked like a struggle trying to get down the field. I mean, there were so many 3-and-outs in those first 3 weeks.
Right.
So to see that offense kind of score at will, kind of do what they wanted to do, it was really good to see. Really reassuring.
Yeah, exactly. And we got to remember that this is the NFL. All these teams are really good. I know we say, the Dolphins are not that good, and Tannehill this, and they don't have much on their team, but they're still NFL teams, and anybody can win any week.
Yeah.
So the fact that, look what they did against the Lions the week before. They got beat, and I would say that the Dolphins are better than the Lions, and they beat them handily. So that was good. The offense looking good, obviously losing a piece, and we'll preview the Colts-Patriots coming up in the last segment. But going back to this game, Gronk getting hurt, he goes out of the game. Looks like he may not be coming back for Thursday night because it's a short week.
Right.
But at least you can give him the rest. He'll have 2 full weeks off because they play the Chiefs in 2 weeks. So not great, but maybe the rest of the offense can get something going.
Yeah, some other tight ends will have to step up, like Dwayne Allen, guys like that. And maybe the short week, if the game was on Sunday, maybe they would try to rush him back, and that might not be a good thing.
Right.
So maybe the short week, he's going to get some rest, and he'll be back at 100% in the following week. So I think, maybe a silver lining there. But of course, Gronk has dealt with injuries in the past.
Right.
But it's an ankle injury, it's not like it's a concussion or it's, his leg is his knee or anything like that, right? So, I think he'll be back. He'll be ready to go. But yeah, this is a big game. It's going to be a test for the Patriots.
Yeah, exactly. And those Thursday nights with that short week, obviously they'll be at home, and that'll be a little bit of an advantage. But the biggest advantage for the Patriots is Julian Edelman coming back. We can't forget to talk about that. He's obviously missed the first 4 games due to a suspension. He is back. Do you expect him, and what do you expect him to bring to this offense? Obviously, first game back, but him and Brady have such a good rapport, he might just click right off the bat and start everything right up.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna go back right into that offensive system pretty flawlessly. Mm-hmm. Tom really trusts him, especially on those big third down plays when he has to throw the ball into a tight window.
Right.
Edelman is a really good kind of junk receiver. He catches the ball in a lot of heavy traffic. And that's really going to spread out all the other receivers too. I think Chris Hogan is going to get some more looks. Maybe Josh Gordon. I know we said Gronk is going to be out, but when Gronk is back, that's even going to spread out the offense even more. So with Edelman back, it's going to feel, I think, and look like a more regular Patriot offense that we're used to.
Right, and you mentioned James White getting some touches last week, some catches, and Michelle looking nice, 100-yard rush, and we talked about that before, that the lack of training camp, he kind of struggled in that first game against Detroit, but they're starting to get into it, and you're right, Chris Hogan and Dorsett. And looking a little bit further ahead and backwards, the Monday night game between Denver and Kansas City comes back and gets the win, and then they have a game this week. They are playing, let's see, we do have that pick. They're going to be playing against the Jags. We'll make that pick later. But then it's Patriots and Chiefs. And I know we're looking ahead, but quickly, that could be shaped up as the game of the season because Pittsburgh's not looking that good.
Right.
We thought they'd be the challenger, but this Chiefs team, they're looking for real. Patriots-Chiefs in a couple weeks.
Yeah, with guys like Mahomes and Hill, and they just have so many different big weapons they can use in that offense. And Kelsey, it's going to be a really good game. I'm definitely looking forward to that one. I think it's going to be similar to the Jags-Patriots game. Hopefully the Pats will fare a little bit better in that one. But, I do think the Chiefs, come playoff time, I think they're going to be the second and probably at worst the third seed in the AFC.
Yeah, and the one thing I have that I'm more confident about against the Chiefs is their defense is not that good.
Right.
The Jaguars' defense is great.
Yep.
The Chiefs' defense is not good. So it could be a high-scoring affair, and by that point you'll have Edelman back for 2 weeks.
Yes.
Hopefully Gronk will be healthy.
Right.
Michelle will be under 3 games under his belt. And so it could be, but I think that could be one of those games where whoever wins that might get the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
It's that important, even though it would only be, week 6 of the NFL season.
Yeah.
So we'll be talking about that next week. We'll also be talking about the Jags, and Chiefs will be picking that game on the Saltail Pub Picks of the Week. We'll take a break, come back, we'll talk some baseball playoffs, American League, National League coming up. You're watching YCN Sports Talk.